Alright, so everything should be good. Alrighty, so let's see. How are we looking? Alright, we are here. Doing my routine checks, make sure everything sounds good. Yep, everything sounds good. Alright, welcome guys. Welcome guys to this Monday night stream. As you can see, I had Monday off. I was busy doing laundry and doing some cleaning. And me totally not getting up late. I totally got up pretty damn late. I didn't get out of bed till 12. All because of a damn alarm that got me. That got me really early. And then I decided to go back to sleep because I wanted to catch up on sleep. So, we are going to be playing some games. I don't know if anyone else is going to be on tonight. So, we're just kind of chilling. After last night's disaster where I was just not having the greatest time of my life. Having to deal with allergies, having to deal with people. It just became draining. So do a test to make sure my chat thing pops up. And looks like it popped up. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna let that first get my notifications disabled to that, so that way I don't want to hear it. Oh man. Yeah, I've just been kind of just been chilling. Kind of just been chilling. Oops. Where is it? Oh. Alright, my biggest concern is just seeing my room being hot. It's 76 degrees. And the AC is running. So yeah, I'm not going to be streaming till late. That's why you see me streaming at 8:46. That is mainly in part by the fact that I'm working 410. So instead of me coming in at 1:30 p.m., going in at 11:30 a.m. So that's going to be really fun to, it's going to be really fun. Don't tell me you're going to do a complete U-turn. Of course you're going to do that. Why would you? Alright. So yeah, I'm not going to be up, because I do have to be up a little bit earlier, because I got to put gas. I think I did like 200 miles driving either. I think I did about 110 miles of driving Saturday. Then I think I did 130 miles of driving yesterday. So it's been kind of... Alright, we got a bot player down there. Yeah. I gotta be the responsible adult and I actually do some work. we're gonna be streaming for I don't know however long. So right now it's 8:36. So we'll probably stream till like maybe 10:30, 11. I'm kind of on the fence on it. What's up, bud? We're just gonna loot all this. We're gonna go over there. Hopefully nobody's not there. But yeah, I just was kind of like I would have loved to have done more. Close. This season's been pretty good. I'm kind of just enjoying every bit of it, even though some people have been very frustrating to deal with. Some as in quite a bit. So said what I said about the system to which I might do like at the last day. I might just do like an overview of what I think of the season, what my thoughts are of it on it, and so I might do that. Kinda, I'm really considering doing dual streaming on both platforms, both Twitch and YouTube. I really am considering that. But I've just been so behind on so much stuff. It's been slacking. It's coming to me slacking. It's just been busy with stuff. Ooh, shockwave hammer. Twin siphon, and we got the Oni mask. This one I would take for the siphon. This one, the 78 siphons health with each hit. That doesn't really tell me. Alright, so far we only killed several bot players. Yeah, I'm pretty happy this thing is in the game. Pretty happy about it. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel real tired. That's why I started the stream early. In the event I do get tired, or I've been streaming long enough, it's like I could just call it and still have time. Good amount of action here. All right, not bad. I mean, I wouldn't call. I don't know. I mean, you know what I think about this? I think this thing is a skill to use, because you need to actually do good with the aiming if you want to actually like actually take advantage of it if they're able to land shots with it. I mean, that's those are my overall thoughts on it. Ooh, 125 to the head. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you know what? That could make that difference. If I could figure out how to land actual shots, that's what I just realized. Look how many people are left. Whenever I would play with other people, they would say, "Oh, the lobbies are sweaty." Storms 3 would be in the lobbies like last night, and it would be like 40, 50 people left. Right here, there's like 8. Looks like somebody fell to their death over here. Somebody left the car over there. Or maybe he had redeploy, I don't know. Crap them in there. I'm assuming those guys are fighting over there, but he got wiped out. But yeah, we're not that far into the match, and I think I've touched on it a few times. I think it was early on where some of these games were moving really fast. It was good and bad, but it also messes up the pacing of these games. No, I will say this thing would do so good in zero build. I think build mode would do pretty good as well. Oh, nice. Got the mythic approved gun. I don't know. We'll see if there's even anyone here. You have to have seen that. But I'm trying to figure out where is everybody. Oh, I see him right there. Okay, see the other guy over there. Oh my goodness. I didn't even hear her come up. I didn't even hear her come up at all. It was when he pushed up immediately that that it was there. Yeah, like this is what I talked about earlier. Is this thing requires a good amount of skill to use, because if you want to take full advantage of the siphon, you need to be able to land good shots at people, because that can make the difference between landing one extra shot at somebody and being able to win the game versus losing it. But that one was a warm-up game. I don't think it's gonna really matter, but that But that was just a bit of a warm-up game. I'm just looking. I think everyone's just going to bed. It is Monday. I mean, everybody's kind of... everyone's just kind of just chill, not really do much. Oh, sitting with 2 viewers, you know, totally stop. Not me just checking to make sure that the streams are looking crisp. Hey, below me or above me? Oh, there he is. He sounded to my left. He did not sound below me, so that got me kind of confused for a moment. I'm just not concentrating at all. I got sidetracked. Nobody else really landed here, just besides that bot player and potentially more bots over there. We're gonna kind of... ridiculous 20. Kind of want to hunt this fishing spot here. Yeah, finally, invisible chest. Turned invisible. Oh, wow. Alright. We're gonna take that with us. And we're gonna see if we can find an SMG. What are the stats on this? 36 versus 23. I like the Scar. I don't know. We're gonna just play this one out. See what it do. Sorry, the trees sound like they're talking. I ain't liking this. At some point, I do want to...
Hey, Jones. It looks like the Dark Voyager's still trying to fuse those zero-point shards.
Yeah, well, good luck. Any idea how much power something like that would take?
Hopefully more than he has.
Hopefully more than anyone has. Because if he gets full control of the 0 point, it's over.
And let me guess, he doesn't, and we end up running into. Dude, I swear I saw somebody run underneath the building. That was why I shot it over there. I swear I saw somebody underneath the building running underneath like this, just sprinting. He is moving. That's pretty annoying. Stop running. Did the damage get nerfed or something? Nope, did not. Yeah, there you are. There we go. Got rid of that bot player. Give me all that ammo. What do we get here? Shockwave hammer. And the staff. Alright. Okay, go to that other bot player. We're very comfortable with the ammo that we're getting. Just round up the last bit of ammo, then we're just gonna head on out of here. Let this charge up. And we're gonna launch pad. Oh man. Yeah, I was up. I said I was tired. I was just. Maybe that's why I lost. I just was not alert enough to move fast. Well, that's okay. Nobody really here. Yeah, see what I mean? Mythic gloves. The whole point of it being a mythic item is to have it be hard to find like a mythic. It has to be something that half the lobby doesn't have, because that was what, already 3 or 4 mythic foundation gloves. Well, we know the overdrive pulse rifle is still in the game because I see that somebody has it. That's man. This must have just Let's just watch somebody here. Okay. Oh yeah. That started like 5. You see where I'm getting at with that? And they're very annoying. They're probably just as annoying, if not maybe slightly worse than the Nitro Fist. Plenty going on over there. At some point, I will have to get these done. All right, we're gonna fish down there. Let's see how many more Mythicals. All right, we got that, so that's different. But that. Right. Another Midas Whopper. My goodness. The one thing I don't want is to have somebody have that. If somebody's rocking a green weapon loadout, that is the one thing I don't want, is somebody to grab that. Because they can have this shotgun and the SMG in any green rarity or whatever, and it'd be game over for me. I'll be honest with you. The only ones that I see is just Lizard Man over here. But yeah, loadout like that. Somebody sees that, and then all the loadouts instantly gold, and that ends up being a major problem. Because if somebody's decent enough at the game.
The visitor, reality 0. Status lost to the Chrome.
Do you think he suffered?
In our line of work, the best we can hope for is fast and painless.
I know there was one other person over there.
Dedication such as ours is always paid in agony. Hey, Hope. You're, staring creepily into space.
I think I've done these already.
More than usual.
Sorry, my visions are still just blocked. I can almost see what I'm looking for, but it's just out of reach.
Oh, good. You know, just if you do get a vision, let's, try for something good. Yeah? The Legend Victorious. Dark Voyager exploding, you know, the drill.
Sure. Yeah, all that and a pony.
This thing bugged on me, and I was so pissed. It had me glide all the way down, and I took fall damage. I was like, if I had gotten knocked because of that, I was very close to crashing out. And you guys would have heard it on that stream last night. I was so heated. Yeah, this is where it gets kind of frustrating. Like, if everybody's too far away for the arrival thing, then all you can do is just run around in hopes that you're close enough. But you gotta find the next one. Because look at that, Storm Circle 5. I know it's solos, but man, it... Went for the third party and I got both of them. Now to try to find the last guy. He was over there. He was over there in that box. Ah, man, this is gonna be really... Oop! Did not mean to do that. Excuse me, how the... Get wrecked. I thought I was going to lose that fight. I really thought I was going to lose that fight. That was... I think that's my 10th solo win of the season. You want to know the thing about it? I've walked into things like that before. With the edits and all that. So I kind of know. But I'm pretty sure that was... Okay, so that's 9. Let's hit refresh on that. Yeah, 10 solo wins of the season. That was my 10th solo win. 2 more to hit the 50 mark. But yeah, to give you the idea, last time I had a double-digit solo win season was it was a Star Wars season. And before that was the Greek season. That really tells you how often it is that I get a really high amount, but I've always gotten at least one solo win Like that streak has not been broken, as you can see from all the seasons. I think I had one. I had one in chapter 1, season 7. That was when I had my first ever solo win, and I think chapter 1, season 8, I had a few as well. Maybe season 9, I had one. No, I had one. That video is still uploaded on the YouTube channel. Season 8, I might have had one as well. But season X, I didn't have that. And I think this was when I was doing arena most of the time. I was playing with friends. But yeah, as you can see from chapter 2, season 1 onwards, I always had at least one win. Even during the low points of the season, when I nearly quit the game. You can see right here, 10 matches, 8 matches, 12. And that represented a good fraction of it. But you can see, you can see from time to time, like progression. This one was probably my best one for a while, and then after that, I have this one on stream of the only win that I had during the primal season. But you can see, been doing work. This one I did good. This one I did good. This one I was doing fine, but it's turned into a disaster. Nearly quit these two. Then I got back into it. This one, I didn't hate doing solos. The only time I ever got on was playing with my friends. Those guys always wanted me to get on, and we always did duos, trios, and squads. That was the only reason for that. And then, of course, the wild season. That one is one of my best ones of all time. Then you got this season. This one, I wish I had played more, but I talked about this many times. I was gone for 6 weeks. I wasn't on my PC for 6 weeks. I wasn't even on the game for 6 weeks. But you can see, I was just doing good, and it kind of just trickled down, and I wasn't playing. This one could have had more. This one didn't. I wish I did more. But during the times, this is when I changed the work shift, and I was trying to figure out a routine. But then after that, I wasn't that much of a fan of chapter 6. But you can see, still not my all-time record. If we go by eliminations, I need 17 more, which I think is more than doable with the way the games are. So we should be good. And that is solo win number 195. I need far more to hit the 200 milestone. I just really cannot believe that I've gotten so far. But yeah. Wanted to show that and give it like an explanation to some of this stuff. So that's going to be a really good clip to post. Because I just know for a fact that guy is pissed. I knew he was going to be so pissed on that. This one was funny. This is how you can tell the skill base was all messed up with this. Right. Oh, man. Damn. Well, I've been streaming for barely 40 minutes. And also, that was a really fast game. That probably wouldn't have been a fast game if I was able to find anybody. But yeah, Beto Jr. If only we knew what his thing was. He had the superhero skin, so he has to be good. That's usually how it goes. If it can find the account. It's either private or it can't find it. Yeah, 325 total wins. His highest rank was Elite in season OG. I think I hit one Unreal in that season, but yeah, he only has one win. He only has one win. Oh man. Not a lot of playtime. It only shows stats from chapter 6 season 2 onwards, chapter 4 season 3. So he has played throughout. He doesn't have a lot of matches played. So I don't know if that's just an alt account or not. Guess we won't know. So oh dude, he got booked with that. I should have kept applying pressure. I didn't even realize that he was crouched down. Did he even take storm damage from that? Honestly, that legendary shotgun would have been enough to get him. Yeah, that's where I messed up at. Trying to see if they want to see how the... See right there? Usually I'd walk in on that. Because I know the blind spots. I played that arena box fights and you kind of recognize that stuff. And unfortunately for him, I don't even know if the ramp was even glitched, but I managed to phase right through that and get him. Okay. Just checking a couple things. Getting a lot of notifications on there. Oh, yeah, why don't we see the showdown? So we're supposed to get stuff from there. Alright, yeah, no one's not gonna really get on, so we're really gonna be just chilling and playing more solos. Maybe do some squads. Maybe I'll ruin my night with squads. With squad fills, that is. Shop, anything interesting in the shop? Not really. I remember when a girl wanted me to gift her this. Yeah, that was almost gonna be a traumatizing experience. I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad nothing happened, because that would have scarred me, and I would have had a lot of trust issues after that. That's a story for another time. Right now, I have video evidence of it saved in the event of lies getting told. I can fact check them. Fortunately, it's not all of it, because I don't want to see it and just get reminded of it. Which I should have gotten the screenshots of that conversation, because it would have showed me, giving them a paragraph of why what they did was not okay, and telling them that this is where I leave, and then gave the peace out emoji to them. But yeah, I would have gotten reminded of that, and if it was a crisis averted on that one. But yeah, overall, item shop looks not that great, but community day should look good. I should be able to stream Friday night for sure. I don't think I'll be able to do any streams because I have to go in at 11:30. If I end up sleeping in and it's like 10, I try to leave work at 11, because that's like lunch hour traffic that I'm gonna have to go through that, and I don't want that. So I really don't want that. So I'm trying to... Why do you shoot me up? There's like several people with crowns at this game. Let's see, where are you gonna steer at? Are you gonna veer off, or are you just gonna do a straight line? Looks like that's gonna be the case, so we're just gonna go over here to one of my other spots that I usually go to. When I don't go to the mountains, I usually go over here. Hey, I'm pretty happy to get double-digit solo wins this season, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, if I could get 2 more wins, that'd be great. Dude, I really want that blue thing. I'm never gonna be able to get Rivalry Go because of how unreasonable the system is. I know people should be working hard for it, but if I get a rivalry that's all the way at Wonkaland and I'm over here, you expect me to go through there in the span of 5 minutes. If they ignore that contract, like, go through it, maybe fight people and die in the process just so I can get the contract to hit that. You're out of your damn mind. Like, you are really out of your damn mind if you with that kind of logic. Crazy name there. Nice. Very nice. Nothing worth my time. Aside from that being annoying. Looks whatever. That thing's bugged. See what I mean? They really should fix that bug. They really need to fix that bug. That bug is ridiculous. Because everybody can hear that. Like, everybody can hear that. It doesn't seem that unreasonable of an ask to get that fixed. Because that bug has been around for a while. It's nothing new. It's nothing new with that. So I don't understand why that hasn't been fixed. But all the exploits, those get patched immediately when people start having too much fun. But when it comes to that actually can ruin the gaming experience because you don't even realize it. Because your POV, you'll never notice. But other people's POV, like your teammates or the enemies, they'll notice. But that... Well, we all know that's not going to happen anytime soon. Not throwing shade at those guys, but man, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I bet you that rival's going to mark him. Might be a real player. Maybe not. I have no idea. Maybe they were. I would love to hit a Rivalry Master 10. That would be really ideal for me, but that's going to be really difficult to get. Yeah, especially with my work schedule being 4 10s, I'm not going to have that kind of time to just stay up all night, too. mess with that. Oh, my allergies. Oh, my allergies. Could have sworn I heard the chaos shotgun in the distance. Look at this idiot. He must be chasing somebody down. No other reason for you to be doing that unless you're chasing somebody down. Must have killed that bot. I did not want those to like start beaming me with that. That is something that I don't want. I'm gonna check over here. Gonna check over here. Maybe we get a staff out of here. Much as I looked at the Chug Jug, this one has the staff has more utility out of it, because you know once it runs out, you can still use it to glide down safely, assuming you don't get beamed out of the sky. And in team modes, you can actually like use it to help off damage to your teammates. So it's multi-purpose, which is very valuable. Huh. It doesn't show the damage. But too bad I started using it, so that... But do I want to take that over that? That's the other thing. I do get a lot of good uses out of it, but... Yeah, you get a lot of use out of it. You know what? We're gonna experiment this. We're gonna experiment that. I used up 20% of its durability, but... Well, that's pretty good. I should have just saved it, but that's okay. this item, I can see it be a real menace to use. You could be a real menace using this in Zero World, like for that meta. I could see yourself just. Oh, dude, this building's atrocious. I'm sorry, but that building is just completely atrocious. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna have the lobby here. Where did you go? Gave me a pretty full thing. Thank you for that. Fortunately, it doesn't really tell you if you broke shields or not. It doesn't really tell you much information in that regard. I was surprised they even did any damage. Okay. Well, we definitely know nobody else is here in this area. Just me. Which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Because everyone's gonna have to come to me. Come on, move. You're gonna have. They made the mistake of adding this to the game. They made that mistake of adding that to the game. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. Good. 1, 2, and then I don't. And those guys over there. I see their little legs. Oh, come on. Self-revive. Self-revive. Self-revive doesn't work. Self-revive's not working. Self-revive's not working. It's broken at the moment. Oh my god. Don't tell me I needed to have the staff to revive myself. Do not tell me I needed that staff to revive myself. That is very ridiculous. That meant I could have had a second chance. Because it's a 5-tick. These guys would have been fighting it out. Oh man, that is so disappointing. That's so disappointing of that game to do that to me. I was like, there's no way that you're gonna have to get all my stuff. I'm full on mats. Yeah, that is such a damn shame, man. I was thinking to myself, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. I guess if you have the staff, that doesn't work. Oh, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go back, bud. You're gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to go back. This guy's the one that's gonna wipe everybody out. But I'm not gonna spectate that. I'm gonna go back to the lobby. That's ridiculous. The fact that it did not let me revive myself. I was like, oh, it's broken. Apparently, you need that staff with you to get that revive. Which meant that I could have gotten myself fully healed, boxed myself up, fully healed, and gotten a second chance. Because I would have had a lot of healing left. Judging by the fact that all those guys didn't have no healing, I would have been able to pull that off. But no. Soft revive only. You need to have that staff with you if you can't. If you can't have that, so. Yeah, man, that robbed me. That could have robbed me of a potential game-winning game. I could have gone back to back, and that would have been amazing. But no, it. That's just that is one of the most disappointing games I had. So now I know to immediately switch over to that if I don't get eliminated right away. I was thinking to myself, why is this thing not working? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that into a video for tomorrow. I wasn't gonna plan on it, but man, I was gonna plan on getting other clips, but this one I'm gonna have to record, edit, and upload the video tomorrow. But that is such a letdown. Okay, right out the gate. Okay, though, this will be a makeup game. Make up for this. We're gonna make up for that botched game. Somebody got it right out the gate. Crazy work. Somewhere over there. Reload my weapon just in case. Never know. I think he's running away. Nope, he's sitting right towards me. He's either in the water Or outside of the building. It could be neither. Huh. Do the Homer Bush. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Got rid of them. For now. No, so far with that lightning gun, that lightning gun is pretty solid. I really do like it. But I prefer to have it in the exotic rarity where hardly anybody has it. But beggars can't be choosers. Look at that. How convenient. How convenient. So, we're gonna go fish. And then a flopper. Legendary twin hammer. Wow. I didn't know if that's okay. Oh, there's another spot over there. There it is. Damn. Someone's gonna find this and they're gonna be saying happy birthday to themselves. Dave Puff 1984. Oh my god. That was, how much damage was that? Let me look at the replay. 84 and 70. Oh my god. I read 126. I was like, there's no way. There was no way, because that guy was standing there. I'm not sure if he was trying to get a good aim or whatever, but I was like, I should have just used that lightning gun. Have one good game, and then everything goes to shit right after. It's really a humbling experience. But I'm just saying, if I had the Iron Puff shotgun or the other one, he would have been dead. But nope. Nope, when does that ever favor me? When does that ever favor me? Should have pushed with the pistols, but they just push with them. Should have done it. Should have done it. What time is it? 10 o'clock? I have 79 degrees. I'm at home. Oh, there's not that many people left. I think there's like 10 people left. Look this up real quick. We're definitely gonna hit the eliminations. We're definitely gonna be hitting that. I think we might have hit it already. Let's see, because I think it was 438 that we needed. Let me fact check my 438. I'm at 419, so I would need 19 more eliminations. Yeah, I would need 19 more eliminations, and that will tie. We'll go to the golf course. Or we might just go over here. Might just get whatever Overwatch audio we could get and just dip out of there. That's not what we wanted, but we're gonna roll with it. I guess we're gonna stick around here, I guess. But yeah, had I had that iron pump or the chaos shotgun, I would have been able to actually wipe them out. But leave it to me to not. They have the luck that I have. Yeah. We don't need all that. Nobody asked for that. I think he got out. Nope, he's over here. That was a little annoying. Bugged out on these guys. Yeah, I'm slightly annoyed by that. Something with the Galaxia skin. You don't see that often. There's somewhere around here. Oh, he got me with the cube. I was thinking to myself, how did I get killed so quickly? He hit me with the 1-2 with the cube explosion and that. Or 1-2-3. Lovely. So that guy's a chapter 2 player, because this came out on the first day of chapter 2 season 5. I only know that because I have all the crew packs. Definitely saw somebody. Taking a while to find a match. There we go. That was ridiculous. Man, I was really hoping to not get wiped like that. I really thought I was gonna be able to pull that off, but it doesn't look like I was gonna be able to pull that off, unfortunately. I think I'm just a lot more it's a lot more tame in here than the other modes. It's mainly because of the people that I play with. With Godlike, he sometimes deals with internet connection issues and stuff like that. So there's stuff that's out of his control and has caused the game a few times before. With that kid that wouldn't stop sending me the friend request. With that kid that was doing that, he was pushing the whole team, and he was just pushing everybody by himself, and then getting mad that he gets wiped out. He became a major liability to play with. So I don't like playing with him because it's like I don't need another form of stress. I don't need it in my life. Let's be real, or I don't need it in my life. Like, yeah, sure, I could have just had this or that, but man, like, sometimes you just gotta stop and think to yourself, is it really worth the risk of having to deal with the stresses in life? It really isn't. If we're being honest, it really isn't. Oh my goodness. There we go. Meow meow 38. Alright. I don't even know what skin that is. I don't think anybody else landed here. So, we're gonna go clear this out. How was it getting the pulse rifle and the lightning cannon? I hated that lightning cannon, but the problem was it's just in solos it's not much of a big issue. It's only in the team modes where the whole squad has it and you don't. That ends up being the problem. Do we carry both of them? Oh, we can only carry one at a time. All right, that's good. I think the regular one. I think the regular one you weren't able to, but I don't remember much. Wanted that elimination, but whatever. All that for just a couple bits of ammo. That's not really amazing, if we're being honest. Hell, this lobby seems a little off though. 29 other players alive at this point. Some of the other games I was getting 8. But I think that's just the inconsistency that I would talk about throughout this season. Is just the amount of inconsistencies it has. You can have some games where I think it's crooked. No, I think it's a slope. Yeah, some games where they're about average, about like 19 to 22 minutes, and then other games they last like 14. So. Pizza has not been eaten here, so we can go and have that. Oh, this thing can be really good because you could try to get some good high ground with this. Percolator. I think he's percolating. No, even the fact that even bot players can get them is ridiculous. They're just finding them everywhere. That was one of my biggest concerns is the bot players having them. So But now we know. Look at that. Right as I say that, it just went from 30 to 12 in a matter of minutes. Literal minutes. That was exactly what I expected. We got A0 TTV. I feel like I've seen that name before in the kill feed in some form. Is he running away from me? We're just gonna honestly kind of ignore him and just... He's right there. That's funny. Gotta pretend that I'm trying to look for him. He got me through there. That's pretty good. He actually got me with it. That's pretty impressive. Damn, he's able to get me pretty quick. Dude, I gotta tell him, how did you move so fast? It didn't even, like, the map didn't even update. He got me so good. He got me so good. Not even live. He says he's just a streamer for fun. That you have 11 kills. You have 11 kills. That ain't playing for fun. That ain't playing for fun. That's a bit of a lie. That is a bit of a lie. That is a bit of a lie. Yeah, he's currently at Elite 1. Yeah, you ain't playing that for fun. You ain't playing that for fun. You ain't fooling me. You're not fooling me with that. You ain't fooling me with that. But we are evenly matched, but we're not. That's. Wait. Yeah, it's not even enough. It's not even enough for a fight. I don't understand, man. I go so. Why have the radar thing? Why nerf it to the point? To the point where it doesn't update quickly. It shows them like 30 meters away. I was so far away. It showed him he was still at Humble Hill, but yet he was already over there. Like why have that system? What's the whole point of even nerf? Why even have that system if you're gonna nerf it to the point where it's not really good? You know, that part just kind of gets me. It gets me a bit frustrated on it. No weapons here. That was unintentional. That was completely unintentional. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I saw another big shield. Who's here? Is it Squibbly? That's another criticism I had. There's a reason why I only would give it like a rating of like an 8 out of 10. If it had the issues with the rival system and mythics not being a guaranteed drop, if it didn't have any of those issues, I'm gonna get this guy because I'm, as much as I like the super shirt, I'm kind of just like, yeah, don't really care for it too much. Ever heard of blue chest? See a blue chest. Chug jug, we'll take that. The current version of the chug jug is far superior to the old one. The old one, you had to pray. You had to pray that it works. First check. This is what I mean. I am right in the circle, but I don't see him. It'll show him like far away. Is he on a tree? That would have been really funny if he was. Because that would have been something I would have done. But yeah, it gave you a much accurate... It gave you a much more accurate reference of where everybody's at. Like a real accurate location. What am I even watching? I would need this for mobility to either chase after people or try to escape. I missed. This should not act as I should not be surprised by. But yeah, I think at the rate we're going, it's definitely a sure shot. Probability that we're gonna hit that milestone. Not a solid green one. Okay, somewhere over there. Yep. Marguero is over there. Yeah, it's that recon scanner. I am at a... I'm at a disadvantage if I don't have it, so it's kind of... Right? Somebody here. We're gonna need that self revive. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. We're never gonna hit the milestone with these bot players, so but definitely looking like a possibility. Looking like probably next weekend I'll probably hit it. Assuming that the games don't turn into a damn disaster. Alright, so I got two forms of mobility, which is good. But ideally, because I already have one, I don't need the other. But they can go together. They can go together, so that I don't have to worry about too much. Go over here. Let's go over here. It looks like that's been cleared out. And it looks like Zadie is still there. I see a blue chest over there. I'm gonna grab it. In hopes of a better shotgun. Alright, so you're kind of just a gunner, but that's not really gonna do me any good. It'll help with acting like as a third party, but it's not really gonna help me all that much. Man. But, you know, when all options fail, it wouldn't hurt. I think Zero Build, I would have definitely have taken it. I mean, I should take it anyway, because, you know, gold resets every season. It's like, every match, I mean. I think that one goes all the way over there. Alright, judging by the abandoned car and the builds, there was a fight here. Great observation, I know. Actually speaking of which, I see the guy. Must have just spot them. Hurt fist. He dipped out. Oh my god. Goodness. This guy should have not won that fight. This guy should have not won that fight. I had it right there, even with the missed shotgun. I should have had that fight. It did all that work. I did all that work, but man, it's like magically nothing was working in my favor. Now we're spectating this. We're spectating this guy. We're spectating this guy. Oh my god. Stop. Yeah, it can't even find his profile, so I don't know if he's a good player or not.
Did someone call a doctor?
This guy's gonna torch him. Yep. Got him still spotted. Please get him. He's gonna have his own. You really messed up.
Where does it hurt?
Yeah, the recon scanner. He's gonna have no heals left. You got to pull something off, man. They tell you if it wasn't just luck. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do anything. You're gonna have to find heals at the fortress. Somehow not taking any hits. He's panicking now. He's gonna try to. You're gonna have to find heals. You got Chuck splashes. Managed to get a full amount of heals. He only has one thing on mobility. This guy has shockwaves. You can block him off. Oh no. Oh no. You kind of cooked yourself there, bud. You really cooked yourself on that one. Oh no, bud. You're gonna have to get a bunch of heals. You better hope that there's a bunch of heals. Oh, what's up, Godlike? This guy right here that unexpectedly landed the luckiest shot at me, and he got cooked. He got blocked off in storm and took a bunch of storm damage. He has no heals. He was doing all that dancing. He was even taunting the guy with all the dancing. He can't do anything. Oh, you idiot. You are an idiot. You're such an idiot, man. Such an idiot. Yeah, I laugh at him. That guy was that guy had no reason. He died. This is what happens when you use some of these items as a crutch and you don't actually like fully utilize them. Like, yeah, you should have heard me. I was slapping my desk a few times earlier because I got that guy weak, but he kept flying away with the shockwave plus that staff, but I still kept tagging him, and he had every opportunity to get me, and then he knocked me, got myself in the cone, and then I was stuck T-posing when I revived myself, and then he started dancing on me when he killed me. I was like, it really pissed me off, and he had no business in winning that fight, and here I was, and I knew the other guy was gonna win because he was doing a lot better. But yeah, it really pissed me off. Like, it really did. Oh yeah? Yeah, I was just doing these games early because I started streaming at around like 8:45 because I work 4/10 and I go to work 2 hours early this week. So I'll go in at 11:30 in the morning. So it's like last thing I want to do is stay up late. I wake up, it's 10, and I don't even have time to like get ready and have some food. So that's all. It's like I'm just gonna stream now. I was gonna stream a little earlier, but I had laundry and then I had bathroom cleaning that I had to finish up. So I had to do that before I could even do that. Keep running stuff over. At least the room looks a little bit more tidy, but I got up way too late. I made the unfortunate mistake of getting out of bed a little too late. But yeah, overall, I did have one win, and that win, I didn't think I was going. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what I found out? If you have the staff in your inventory, and you have the self revive, and you get knocked, you have to have the staff equipped if you need the self revive. I got robbed out of a potential back-to-back solo game because of it, because I kept clicking it and nothing was happening, and I thought it was bugged. I switched over to the staff that I had in my inventory slot, finally got revived, and in the moment I got revived, somebody finished eliminating me, and I was so pissed because everybody that I spectated had no materials left and no heals left, and I would have had, and I didn't have, and the staff was full. I had 300 health to use on there, and I would have been down to like 130, and I had full materials of everything. So I straight up got robbed because of that, and that kind of pissed me off. So I'm gonna make a video on that, let everybody know. It's like, hey, during the final weeks, if you end up encountering this or something, I'm not sure if I'll do the video on it, but it was the fact that I got robbed of a game because of it. Because I spectated the last 3 players, and they had nothing for heals. One of them had heals, but didn't have a lot, and they just hardly had any materials, and my staff was full. So whoever got all that stuff was guaranteed to win, because it was, I think the storm was a 5-tick, so everybody was fighting on the storm, including me. I would be able to heal myself while everybody fought it out. But no, leave it to the game to make it to where you have to have the staff equipped to get the self revive to work. Because I thought it was bugged, but it turns out that it was not bugged. And I was not happy. I was not happy about that at all. Yeah, I could have had a back-to-back solo win only for myself to get robbed. It was this one. It would have been a really good game. But the good news is I'm gonna have more solo eliminations this season. I'm gonna break the previous record of 438. Actually, I think I might have just broken it. Yeah, I might have that last game right there was the game that broke it, because the previous record was at 438. I'm at 442 now, so I'm pretty happy with that. Albeit they're all with bot players, but still, some of those games towards the end, when you end up facing the real players, it ends up being being quite the battle. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the moment, since you brought that up, I'm gonna have his stream open in the background. I'm just gonna have it playing in the background, because even with the playing in the background, it will still count towards the view. It will still count towards that, at least from what I can remember. I'll just have it running in the background, help him get. Oh no, I was just that. Oh no, that's just a habit that I do. I've done this for so long. Yeah, but yeah, because that's what I did all day today. I had Twitch stream open, and then I was in the background, and I wasn't even at my PC. I was doing other stuff. Funny enough, I was getting like different people. I was watching a VTuber, then I was watching a different VTuber that rated another VTuber. Then I think there was like 3 other VTubers that it was playing in the background, and I definitely contributed to like maybe at least maybe 15 cents and Twitch revenue from just having that playing in the background. But yeah, I was doing that for. I started at noon, and then I just kind of had it running up until 8. So for about 8 hours. So there was about 8 hours worth of Twitch revenue from I think the 3 to 4 Twitch streamers that I had playing in the background. And I've done that before where I would forget to close it out. Now I looked at my history and it would go through like 7 to 9 streamers overnight. Then I'll wake up, it's still viewing the other people's streams, and I would get like a notification that somebody had gifted me a sub to a stream that I have no memory of ever watching, but I guess it was right there. So I can imagine the confused look, because one of these people were like, because sometimes some of these communities can be a little not close to, but they all kind of sort of know each other to the mutual, so they'll see that and they're gonna be like, what are you doing on this stream? Yeah, 10:46. Man, we've been streaming for 2 hours. I might do like 1 or 2 games and call it a night. Alright, we got an OG player. He definitely spent money because he has the Wildcat skin. You have to buy the Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, the other good news is I finally hit 10 solo wins this season. I was pretty happy about it. The last time I had that was the Star Wars season, and the previous time was during the Greek season. Which interestingly enough, they were roughly 1 year apart. How do you manage to get one arcade machine? I haven't even done Save the World much at all. I would do Save the World, but man, I'm kind of... Like, if I needed to get the XP, I would get it, but man... I do want to get the quest done so I can get the Blue Super Shard attached to the collection book. That I do want to do. I do want to do that at some point. All right. Quite a bit of players here. Oh, come on, man. Come on. There you go. Bro, you had a bot player. Are you really that scared of a bot player? Alright. That's just embarrassing. Where did you go? He was over here. I didn't even hear a car. I didn't even hear the car. I went down there thinking I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. Didn't even hit our car. What the hell? That's actually kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's really annoying. No visual cues or even like audio cues for that matter. I didn't even like hear the car. Yeah, that's true. He probably didn't even have a weapon. But he had to have been way too far away. Where I think it just goes by whichever the nearest rivalry is, I think. Alright, let's go play this mode. Nice. Honestly, it was not worth it. That was not worth it. I'll be real with you. That's a hired NPC. Oh, yeah, he's running away. I don't think he was even gonna try to go. Alright, you go do that. You go do that while I go in. Trying to see if I can get another game. I'm so far I got 2 more wins left to get to 50 wins. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit it this round, but I know next weekend for sure. When we all play together this weekend. We should definitely be able to pull it off. Because I was thinking of doing like squad fills, but man, it's like I don't want to do that. I don't want to suffer. Oh, what would be really nice is if I could get more AR ammo. More AR ammo. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I had like 3 tacos and a thing of a chicken strip. So I'm probably should have not eaten that, honestly. Gonna make me burp a lot. What do you guys think? That's a real player? Nope, that's a bot player. The moment I see them doing the moonwalk, I know immediately that that's a bot player. The moment I see the moonwalk. Oh, he gave me a legendary one of these? Hell yeah. Let's see, who did we get? Our Dan Marciano 666. He is all the way across the map. It would be really nice if I could get some more ammo. That would be wonderful. Doesn't look like it'll be the case though. honestly, yeah, it's 10:55. So if we do get this win, we'll just end it here. But if we don't, we'll do one more. There's somebody. There has to have been somebody here. Yep, called it. Oh, it's the Wildcat guy. Oh. It's the Wildcat guy. Oh, the whole gang's here. Okay. It's just not worth the battle. Not worth the battle. Recon bow. Uses bow ammo. No, that's not gonna do me any good. It's not gonna do me any good. Alright. Please give me a recon scanner. Even when I said please, still nothing. Oh. Yeah, we are taking 2 chug jugs though. That. Because the thing is that I don't have no more rocket ammo. If I had more rocket ammo, absolutely I would have kept it. Is he coming after me? I don't want to get that because he might come over. But yeah, that was the Wildcat one that we were all dancing together early on. He's over there. That Wildcat Alpha was not there. Yep. Rivalry lost. Just ask yourself this. Do you really want to risk the battle? Let's go to this one over here that's far away. That might be just out of range. At least then I should be able to get some ammo from here. Be able to get some ammo out of this. See what we get out of there. Recon bow. Something this late that will help. So I think you only just get that, and that's all you get for the whole game. Useful information. But we're just gonna try to get any ammo we can find around here. Let's check this vending machine. We're at 2,800 gold. I mean, I could top that off. Alright, looks like K.2Go might have died. I think that was the guy with the Wildcat skin, because he had the crown. There were several others with crowns, so might have not been him, but it could be possible. But the super streamer guy is probably the one that's pretty good. Alright. Let's inspect this. Oh, it does 90. Okay, so this thing's a utility. It's a utility item. So I should be able to get at least 180 headshot the guy. Won't stop jumping though. AR ammo? Shotgun ammo, of course. It's gonna get pulled up on. Oh! That should have got him. Alright. Fortunately, we can't take that rift. We took too long. Alright, we're gonna have to go. Those guys are all gonna fight it out. I'll let them deal with that. What a damn shame. Oh, that's nice, having to save the world sound of that. Right, we gotta go though. Ooh. It's gonna be a 5-tick soon. And there has to be 2 people there at least. This is where I wish I had those pulse pistols, because at least then I would have had the mobility. Oh my god! Dude, I was like, there's no way there's somebody there. Then the moment I heard footsteps, I was like, oh crap. That's disappointing. You guys are all fighting it out on Storm with a 5-tick. It's crazy work. He's gonna completely clip him. I should have checked. I should have done the recon. Damn, knowing that he's taking storm damage is kind of crazy. What are you doing? Yeah, this guy's nice. this guy's gonna have to heal. Guy has no more heals left. All because he did that. No, congratulations on your win, Pale. This guy was just a complete idiot taking so much storm damage. Oh, he got you there with that one.
Let me get you patched up. Did someone call a doctor?
He has more heals. Lucky him. Come on, Bill. It's like, do you want to fit? Yeah, you don't want to 50-50 with that one. That you want to take the other wall on that one. You don't want to do that. But I bet you this guy probably has a couple thousand wins. I have no way of knowing because they're all in custom characters. But yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it on that note. I'm gonna be saying one more game, and it's gonna be midnight. I kind of want to sleep a little early, or at least try to. So, thank you guys for being here. We'll see you guys Friday. Stay tuned for more YouTube shorts that are gonna get uploaded. What else? Yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your week. We'll see you guys later. Peace out. I'm gonna get some rest.